sorry about the delay. We were at a doctor appointment, and I thought it was going to be a lot shorter than it ended up being. So that was my bad. Poor time management.
A lot longer than you thought it would be.
What did I say?
You said shorter because you're like orienting yourself.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry, I know words. I know things, guys.
You're an author.
I know words. But anywho, welcome to the live stream. I'm still all over the place. I got something on my lip. I'm your hostess, Jenna Moreci. If you're not familiar, I am a #1 Amazon best-selling and award-winning author of what's on my lip? Writing craft books, and romantasy books, and soon to be contemporary romance. You can check out The Savior's Champion, The Savior's Sister, and The Savior's Army. They're all available in Kindle Unlimited. Yes, they are, little poo-poo. And you can check out my writing craft books, How to Write Romantasy, as well as Shut Up and Write the Book. They are available at all major retailers. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to put Shut Up and Write the Book in Kindle Unlimited. So if you want to get it somewhere other than Kindle, better get it soon because I might be changing my mind.
Yes, I like that idea, just because writing craft books do really well on KU, like really well.
It's funny because all the writing craft books I've seen are not on KU. So I'm like,
they have been, because I remember there were different ones, and every time you would suggest one on your channel, I was able to get them on KU. Now, granted, this was in the past, so.
Yeah, I was checking them recently. Sorry, I fucked up an eyebrow. I was checking them recently, and none of them were on KU, and I was like, okay, so is this not a thing that
maybe it used to be, and it isn't anymore, but I thought for sure it would.
Maybe it's just the ones I was looking at, but whatever. Anywho, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, and like the stream. And Iona, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Iona, and I am an author, a dark fantasy author, and you can get my book Ashes on Amazon, and that one's also on Kindle Unlimited, in ebook, paperback, and audiobook formats. And I do crystal ball readings, and you can check me out on Twitch on Wednesdays under Creepy Core and Folklore, and we can do productivity writing sprints then.
Awesome.
The end.
There was something I made a note because I thought about this in the middle of the night. I had a dream about it, and I woke up and I had to tell you. Yes. Last stream, we talked in depth about how there are some actors and actresses who just play themselves in a lot of movies.
I've been thinking about that actually because I saw randomly a bunch of stuff about Jennifer Lawrence recently. And so I was like, anyway, keep going.
And I was thinking about how I've seen so many George Clooney movies, and I can't think of a single one that I'd recommend because he just always plays himself. But I thought of one that I would recommend. Okay. I still stand by that. I agree with you that he always just plays himself. But there is one movie that I did enjoy by his enough that I put it back on my rewatch list. But I will say I haven't seen it in like 20 years. So it's one of those things where
it's like it might have aged poorly kind of thing.
Well, I mean, it's about the KKK in part. So, but they're the bad guys in it. So like there's racism and stuff in it. But but it's called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I have seen that one. I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he's the star. He's the star.
Well, that shows that he's a good actor in that one moment.
In that one movie.
Because you can't tell who he is. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
he has the accent and everything.
Yeah, he does the accent.
Oh my gosh, you're right. But yeah, it's a retelling of the Odyssey.
I thought you was a toad.
I like that movie. Yeah. That's a good one.
I saw that during a sleepover, and so it's like in there as kind of like a weird trippy memory, if that makes sense, because it's like we're all sleep deprived and then we're watching Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? So
no, it was a good one. I added it to my rewatch list. I don't even know why I just started reading. I also had another dream last night that could totally be a book, but I'm not gonna write it because all the dreams I've been having are like YA.
But that's kind of because they need love too. But I get that. I know, but I don't. Interest.
That's not my interest. That's not what I want to write. But I think it's because I didn't have really any high school. I didn't get to have a young adult experience. So my brain always takes me back to high school. Like you can live through here, but it was like a horror romance where it was like a busload of high school kids who were participating in some big statewide competition where it's like one standout student, like every school submits standout students from specific what's it called? Subjects. So the mathlete student and the science whiz student, and so the bus is filled with them, and two of the kids on the bus. One, he's sort of like he was like the kid who's like already has tattoos and it's high school. It's like sort of like a rebel, you know. And he was the love interest, but I was like, why are you here? You're not a standout student. But I could, you know, either when I woke up, I was like, he could either be like the standout like kid in band, or he could be like
an artist.
I know that we already have that. Volunteer for something, like he has to do this for extra credit or something. And then the main character is the artist, and she's like the big outcast at her school because her parents are dead, and she's being raised by her.
It's your MO,
right? By her, she's being raised by her aunt and uncle.
Okay,
and they're like they act like scared of her, and everyone. The big rumor is that she killed her parents, and her whole thing is she draws monsters all the time, but she draws them like with such crazy detail. Yeah. And so she's like the standout artist at her school, but she like the whole bus is like about her, and like they're all like making fun of her and everything. But then the bus ends up getting attacked by the monsters that she's been drawing.
And everyone's I like where this is going.
And everyone's kind of like, "What the fuck is going on? What did you do?" And she's like, I just stopped talking about it because no one believed me, but these are the creatures that killed my parents, and they have been hunting me down ever since. And so, you know, and then the only one who is like kind of on her side is the burnout kid, because he knows what it's like to be an outcast, you know, and so he's kind of trying to help her. Everyone else is like, this is preposterous, you know, it's like you're seeing the monsters, but he's like, I'm gonna try and help you defeat these guys, you know.
That is amazing. And this is not the same. It's not the same, but it gives me the same vibe. I think it would do well in the like Miss Peregrine's Home for Extraordinary Children, because there's a kind of similar like premise where there's these kids that have like these weird traits about them. But they can accidentally harm people or whatever, so they go to this special school, but there are certain monsters that like want to eat them.
Right. Yeah, except these where they were 17 and 18. But
yes, totally. But no, I just like the vibe a lot because I like that series.
It reminded me of Stranger Things. But anywho, so that was the dream that I had, and I woke up and was like, this could be a book, but I'm not gonna write it. Butters, I just got home. She wants me to. I just got home. Come on, you were with me. She was with me in the car, just waiting. Like, this is boring. I took her on a walk, but she doesn't like to walk for too long. She gets pooped easily. So.
It's her little legs.
Yeah, Kachu has so much to say.
He does. He's just like cleansing himself. He's bathing. But then he's getting little bits of his fluff stuck in his mouth, and then he's chewing in the air. And also he's just chewing in the air now because I give him lots of attention when he does that, because I think he's joking and he's exploiting it. I'm not kidding. There's sometimes where he's a little bit smart. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Most of the time, no. Not the brightest, but that's okay.
So I was going to say something. Butters! I'm going to have to play with her. Ain't no rest for the wicked mother. Seriously. You want to play? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, because she was malingering. Absolutely.
Come here. She's okay. I said the word. I said PLAY, so I got to play with her.
Now you have to do it.
So I'm almost done with my work in progress. I only have 3 chapters and an epilogue left.
Oh, you're going to do it. Oh, wait. Okay. Can you tell me more about having an epilogue no, never mind. I already know the answer. Never mind. Because I was going to say an epilogue, but if it's in the same series, but then the series is episodic, episode. Wait. Yes. So you can, never mind. So I figured it out. I thinked with my thoughts, and I realized what was happening.
We got it. We figured it out, guys. So I need to be very good and actually get work done this stream.
Does that mean we'll have more? Oh my gosh, what even are they? Sprints.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
we will sprint together.
You guys have to hold me to it. But yes.
People
Why
are
there
usually
so many
good about
ads interrupting the stream? Is YouTube encroaching on our sleep? I have no idea. I didn't change anything. So
that's weird.
So I genuinely don't know. I always have ads enabled for streams because, you know, I need to get paid. But I didn't do anything different than usual. So it's very strange. Look how poofy.
Well, I've noticed that YouTube has been making me watch 2 consecutive ones that you can't skip for like a week or 2 now. So I don't know.
They've been doing that to me, but they've been doing that to me for years. So I didn't. It's like I'm like, yeah, like that's always.
That's so interesting because I watch an egregious amount of YouTube, but so I don't know why it would show up all of a sudden.
Let's see. Butters, look at you! Look at you! Like, shut up, lady. I don't want your toothpaste. I get a lot of those Carpe deodorant ads.
Oh my gosh, so much that, and I keep getting Meow Doku.
I get that. I get that, but not on YouTube. I get that on my games and stuff.
That's so annoying. It's all over my YouTube, and I'm like, I don't even like do anything like. I also
get a lot of prep ads because I watch a lot of.
Oh yeah, I do too. I get a lot of prep ads. Yeah. I can tell I'm on the right side again because like before it was getting a little rough. I think they thought I was like.
I am getting one politician a lot, but I don't know what side he's on.
I also keep getting
he's a Texas politician.
Yeah,
so
same.
So I got part of me is like, well, he's got to be a Republican, but then I'm like, but if I'm getting it, then
no. He keeps saying he's gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, who's the?
Got ads on an embedded YouTube video the other day, and it annoyed me so much because I don't get ads on YouTube because I'm stupid and I'm paying for premium, but that should apply to yeah.
James Tallarico, maybe?
No. I feel like his name was Brian. He just looks
it's
like
definitely James Tallarico.
No.
He's a Texas state representative and former middle school teacher, which I think is cute. Democratic nominee against Republican Ken Paxton.
Oh yeah, that's him. Damn it,
Digital
Brian.
Prize.
We just know that his name is Brian, and he's changed his name for ads.
James. I do like whenever people are like have a past of being salt of the earth people like a middle school teacher, because I'm sorry, but you won't be able to be bossed around if you've worked with middle school.
I don't trust any politicians at all. So all I just see is like, oh, okay, so you sold your soul, you know?
Oh yeah, like you're definitely a lizard inside.
Cliff will see someone on TV and he's like, they're a lizard. Brian Braderico. Yes, exactly.
That's so funny.
Hey, Hayden. I believe this is Hayden, right?
I think so. Hi, Hayden.
There goes my theory that they're trying to make it worse so people buy premium. Todd Chadman. Look at this girl. Look at her. Look at you. She got a butt
I also
trim.
keep getting this commercial where there's this guy who's really bad at singing, but I know people have covered him before, but he goes, whoa, whoa, oh yeah. And he starts singing.
I have no idea what that
Whoa. I need to send this to you. He apparently, like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then I think someone like a Curtis Connor type covered him.
I don't know who Curtis Connor is. Like,
what? Okay, so there's Curtis Connor, Danny Gonzalez, and Drew. Shoot, I forget his last name, but they're kind of like the 3 unproblematic amigos. They're like a bunch of white guys, the trio, and they each kind of went a little bit of a different direction. But I can't believe you don't know. Oh man, you definitely know who Curtis Connor. There's no way you don't know. But also, boy, do I consume so much YouTube. My God. Especially during 2020 was when it was the worst.
I googled
obviously.
Curtis Connor. I don't know who this person is.
Wow, that's crazy. But he just covers like internet stuff. But guy who sings badly in YouTube commercials. Hold on, I gotta
I'm sure
know.
that I'll get it. I keep getting ads for Vicks like it must be Fleeces.
What?
Honestly, I just saw it and I'm like, oh, it's just another white guy with a mullet. Like,
yes, and a mustache.
Oh God, like, whatever.
He's Canadian.
I thought Curtis Connor was that lizard man that Spider-Man had to fight.
Probably.
I don't know. My heel. I dreamt that someone stabbed me in the ankle, and now that part of my ankle hurts.
That's horrible. Dr. Don. Dr. Don. D-O-N. Oh boy, oh boy. Hold on. Oh boy. Wow, he has 180,000 YouTube subscribers. I need to show you the one I get all of the time. Hold on. Popular. I wonder if there's one in particular. He's so bad at singing. Like, notably bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who these people are.
No, he's just a guy who shows up in my commercials. Is the Dr. Don guy. Of course, now I have to watch 2 commercials before I can show this to you. I'm going to send you a video. Hold on. It's taking 5,000 years.
5,000 years later. Oh, little butter. Why is it? Oh, okay, now she's going to ditch me to eat. Go eat it. Okay, fine.
Come on.
We have leftover breakfast. You guys should see your food station. It's a mess.
This is a perfect example. This is not the one that he shows up as. Putting his comments here. And he shows up all the time. Doing this in
I can't click this. Could you DM it to me?
Yeah. For sure. Oh. It's so bad.
I love it. I don't know what you're talking about. I hope you know I'm kidding. Great. That was fun.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Cringe is a state of mind. Promoted by Big Normal. Be cringed, Dr. Don. Be cringe and be free. I aspire toward his confidence. Seems like he's low? Living his best life. Exactly.
Yes. He is. But it's funny because those are also some YouTube commercials that show up where they're like, he really, really wants to get you into his music. It's like, all right, but I'm not. So stop showing it to me.
That's funny.
Ow, that was dumb.
So how's everyone doing? Ask your questions. You guys don't know where that line is from, and it makes me sad. But if someone knew.
Which line did you say?
Ask your question.
See, that does sound familiar to me.
I would be shocked if you've seen it.
Tell me.
The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad.
Actually, was it the one with the live people in it?
The live people?
Like live people instead of like the Cartoon, not the cartoon.
The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad is a movie made in the 50s.
Oh, because I think I was really into Sinbad for a while. Hold on. And I borrowed it from the library a lot. And now I want to see if... Okay. I shit you not. I have seen this movie. Wait, no. I only saw it because you sent it to me. Never mind.
Yeah. Everyone always, there's a different Sinbad movie that came out in the 90s, and everyone always confuses it with it. But that one's called like Sinbad in the Seven Seas or something.
I think, but if that one was the cartoon one, I saw that one too. But
no, there's a live action one from the 90s
okay.
that everyone confuses it with. And I'm like, no, I'm not talking about that. I am talking about the one with the claymation Cyclops. But yeah, the bad guy goes, ask your question.
That's awesome. The Golden Voyage of Sinbad is in 73. Mm-hmm. And then if you're thinking of a 90s live action movie called Shazam.
No.
This is AI. Listen to this. Starring the comedian Sinbad as a genie. It does not exist. That's not what I'm talking about.
There's also
AI stupid
Shaq version of that. And it's
yeah. Shazam Shaq. The Shaq version of that one's fine. But it's like, how crazy, how far must we stray?
Right. No, it's just the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. It's the only one with that name, I believe. What show are you into at the moment? I am not into anything right now. Everything out sucks. And if it seems promising, it's on a streaming service I don't have. And I already have like 6 streaming services. I don't want to buy another. Mm-hmm. And then people will recommend Disney Plus shows to me. And it's like, I don't want to give them any more money. It's bad enough that I'm giving it to Hulu. Like. Mm-hmm. I also don't give a shit about Star Wars or Marvel, and then it's like, what about the new Elle show? It's like, I don't want a fucking prequel to Legally Blonde. Just leave it alone. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be fine. So it's just
the oh my gosh, the show I'm watching is on Hulu, but it's Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, we watched a couple seasons of that and then just kind of
fizzled off. Yeah, I watched the first season like back when it came out, and then I forgot it existed, and then I started hearing a lot about it again because I think, like, I don't know, like maybe got awards or something. I'm not sure, and so now I'm watching it again.
Yeah, Cliff is very ADHD with shows where it'll be like we watch the same show every single night, and then all of a sudden it's just we stop and then that's it. And if I really like the show, I will continue watching it. But if I don't, and I usually don't give a shit, then I'm like, okay, fine, I don't give a shit. And Abbott was like,
because he does the same thing with food, right? Because I do the same thing with food.
Yes.
Or he'll forget, he'll have a favorite food, and then you'll run out of it or something, and then he forgets that he ever liked it. Because I do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Finally getting to use critique partner feedback and fix up my chapters.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to read Becky's stuff.
If I'm not getting into the music of all of the drag artists I like, I'm not getting into the bad singing of a cis-het guy.
It's so funny because when I was looking up Dr. Dawn just now on like Google, one of the images had him with the trans flag behind him. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't think he's trans. I'm not sure.
He's just a
like
boomer. Maybe, he doesn't know.
Yeah, I was like, he either doesn't know or he's an ally. I'm not really sure, but I think
he just doesn't know. Like when RuPaul put up the Jamaican flag.
He put up what?
Oh yeah, instead of the trans flag, he put up the Jamaican flag.
Okay.
He's old.
Our Independence Day is coming up, but the Jamaican flag. Jamaica. It is now the only flag that doesn't have red, white, or blue in it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
AI is awful at these things, and when I did find the thing I was looking for, there was an AI-generated poster of a cartoon from the 60s. Womp womp.
Yeah.
The animated one is from 2003. That tracks.
Yes. That I did like that one, too.
The way things are looking for me right now, the finalization of my book will be done in August. Also, my birthday is on August 15th. Happy birthday, Leo! Leo fan?
Yes.
I say Leo fam. I'm not a Leo, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hot chocolate or coffee? I mean, I think hot chocolate tastes better, but I have coffee every day. So I guess
Same.
depends.
Actually, I don't have coffee every day. I don't know what I'm talking. I have caffeine I need something caffeinated.
I only have half coffee, so for me it's not about the caffeine. It's because I put all my supplements in it, so it's like drinking a potion. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to work on the book I'm writing or the website for my blog during our sprints today. Very cool.
Well, if we do 5 million sprints, you can do both.
I hate coffee. Well, then you shouldn't drink it. Don't live a life doing the things you hate to do. I am the enjoyer of most hot beverages, matcha not though. Yeah, I don't understand the appeal
Jenna
of matcha.
sent a really good video of someone drinking matcha, and they're like, whoa, blah, blah, and there's like just, and it's like, it tastes like grass. Like, it's so good. But I do think that it's a genetic tasting type of thing, because some people, they say it tastes like a freshly cut lawn, and other people think it tastes really good, and I think it tastes really good. I don't taste the lawn.
But you told me that you like it because it tastes like grass.
I also do like it because it tastes like grass. But also a lot of tea tastes like dirt. So, and I like that.
There you go. See, at least you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I totally do. But it does taste good. Like it I don't know.
There's nothing stopping you from adding caffeine powder in with cocoa powder.
That's
but
true.
Also, there's those reasons too. See, well, like I said, I don't drink coffee for the caffeine. I drink half caffeine.
It's for me.
Oh.
So they can enable my hot chocolate ways.
Ah, I see. That just seems like it'd be very unhealthy if you had that every day.
Caffeine powder. Just toss it in caffeine powder. I would probably.
Oh, no, I meant the cocoa powder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love chocolate milkshake. Chocolate milkshake is probably my favorite drink.
That's really
We almost got some today, but we were running late for the stream, so I said, "Take me home." You drink wieners. Sorry.
I was just thinking how that could be a good drag name.
Wiener melange.
Yeah, and so it could be spelled like long. Like my wiener's long or something. Wiener me long. You know?
Me wiener long. Oh, gosh. I'm taking a forced writing break until I buy a replacement for my dinosaur laptop. Only so many times I can stomach the rage of my computer. That does suck. What's both of your opinions on Wattpad? I don't have an opinion.
I'm neutral.
Yeah, it's a website that exists. It's there. It exists.
I like when people have outlets for themselves, though, so I appreciate that exists.
Oh, so is it Viennese melange? Is that how it's pronounced? I wonder if there's a correlation between that and people think cilantro tastes. I don't think cilantro tastes like soap. For me, I don't taste cilantro but then again, I have decreased sense of taste. So,
because you are a super taster. You were a super taster, so. I also have that so what's really weird is that usually people, I don't know. So cilantro tastes fine to me. It does not taste like soap. It tastes good. But
I might be confusing it with parsley. I think I'm confusing
You're confusing it with parsley. Yeah. I don't think you'd like cilantro because if you can taste it's definitely genetic. It's a genetic thing. But what's weird is that the litmus paper that you're supposed to test to see if it tastes like bitter. I can taste the litmus paper.
Yeah, but that's
they go together.
Oh, so, yeah, that's for the super taster test. I got that.
Oh, maybe so. I'm a super taster. It wouldn't surprise me if I was.
It's very common among autistic people.
Okay, because I was why we all have the fact that I could smell things from 5 billion miles away, maybe, but.
It gives more of a low-key energy, not the spike of caffeine. I also agree that matcha tastes like dirt. I like red rooibos tea too. I just mix caffeine free or caffeine and decaf because I'm not drinking it for the buzz. Yeah. Late to the party, but I made it. I was late too. It's fine.
Okay, have you ever had a Guinness before? This reminding me of something.
Yes, I have.
Okay, when you drank it, did it taste like soy sauce to you?
No.
Okay, because when I drank it, it tastes like soy sauce to me. But apparently, the same way they make Guinness is the same way they make soy sauce in like a little bit of a fermented kind of way.
Last way.
And my brother thinks it tastes like soy sauce as well. But everyone thought, like, before he had ever tasted it, everyone thought I was being ridiculous. And then he said the same thing. So I'm sure that's genetic too.
Yeah, it didn't taste like that to me.
Hmm.
I'm a super taster because I can't drink beer without being grossed out. That it has no correlation to super tasting.
I think they were joking.
Oh.
Okay. I think they're like, I know I'm a super taster because this is icky.
Okay. Okay. Well, a lot of people think super taster is a made up term and they don't know that it's a real.
No, we have, I say we, look at me like designating myself in this. I'm like, I'm now labeling myself as a super taster, but if someone is, they actually have more taste buds on their tongue, like physically on their tongue than anybody else. And their smell is like crazy.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the smell thing. Those are
I thought smell and taste went together.
Smell and taste. Smell helps you taste more.
Uh-huh.
But a super taster is just someone who has more taste buds on their tongue. So you don't have to be able to smell more in order to be a super taster. But if you do have wild smells ability, then you probably are able to taste more, I guess.
Yeah, because if you can't smell, you can't taste. Or if you smell something, it makes you taste it. Like if you smell mint, then it'll make whatever's in your mouth taste like mint, even though it's not.
Yeah, basically, it's super tasters are just people who have they have like 1/3 more taste buds on their tongue than the average person. And so if you have a strong sense of smell, then flavors are going to be richer for you. The difference between a super taster and that is we have more taste buds, so we are tasting things that aren't smell would have. It's like the underlying tastes that no normal person would. For example, a lot of vegetables out there have natural like chemicals in them to make them taste bitter or rotten to insects so that insects don't eat them. Most people will not taste those chemicals because they are not meant for a human palate, but super tasters can taste that chemical.
Interesting.
And it's not something you can smell. It's just a chemical. So that's why, like for me, broccoli tastes rancid. It tastes super bitter and gross.
That makes sense.
Not saying you're not a super taster.
No, it's fine. I don't have to be a part of the group.
No,
you can kick me out.
You said you tasted that paper that has you tested. If you tasted it bitter, that means you're a super taster.
I love broccoli so much.
Well, I mean, super tasters like different things, you know. A lot of super tasters don't like coffee, and I like coffee.
I can drink coffee if it doesn't taste as much like coffee.
So there you go. There you go.
I can drink half coffee, half milk. Like a little child.
But that's pretty much just a latte.
Yes.
but anyway, the point I'm making is that super taster, it's a more taste buds thing specifically, and if you have a heightened sense of smell, you will taste flavors more richer probably. But that's not the same thing as being a super taster. I'm just being pedantic.
No, you're fine, because it makes me wonder if I'm just a super sniffer then.
But you tasted that taste bud thing.
I did.
So, yeah. There's also
and I can smell. Do you have stink bugs where you live?
No.
I don't think you do. No. Because that's another one where that's like a genetic thing if you can smell their stink.
Well, why are they called stink buds if people can't smell them?
I don't know. Because the people that can complained a lot about it.
Strangely enough, I like white mocha for some reason. A lot of people like white mocha because it's pretty much
not
sugar.
As like, but yeah, it's not as bitter in it.
It's basically the equivalent of getting yourself in a shot of espresso, pouring in a bunch of milk, and then just dumping in a shit ton of sugar. It just tastes like it's like a sugar drink, you know? It's not a coffee drink. I used to be a barista, so I'm like a snob about this shit. It's stupid. I've been starting my writing journey with a dark fantasy book, and your videos are so helpful. Yay, I'm glad.
Perfect. You're going to love more of her videos.
I love broccoli too, and I'm a super taster. Iona and I will start our own club, a cool club. You're out of the club.
We're going to live in the tree house because trees look like broccoli.
But yeah, like every just because you're more like predisposed, like for example, coffee does taste bitter to me, but it's an enjoyable bitter, whereas
I get that
broccoli to me is not an enjoyable bitter. But also
it's also interesting that I like broccoli at all, because you know, like there's flavor profiles and flavor palettes that people, it's like, if you like this, you'll like this. If you don't like this, you won't like this. Like I don't like collards. I can't handle it. I don't like there's something else that's really bitter. I don't like it. But broccoli, I was like, yes, broccoli was made for me. So
what the fuck?
What?
I placed an order yesterday and I was waiting for it to arrive today, and it's still sitting in my shopping cart.
Oh, you didn't hit submit?
But I did hit submit, and it said it was placed, but now I'm going and there's no recollection of it.
It's tricking you.
But I did the things. I vividly remember. I'm gonna cry. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna cry. Let's see though. I need to place another order. Sorry guys, cauliflower is better.
I like it fine, but my intestines will revolt, unfortunately. And you'd think that because I can have broccoli that I should be able to have cauliflower, but no, absolutely not.
What was I gonna say? I only like it when it's pizza.
That's fair.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna sit here and make sure this goes through. I haven't eaten today. I'm so hungry.
Oh my God. Yeah, do that. Fuel yourself. How are you supposed to write if you have no fuel?
Okay, place your order. Order placed. Thanks. Going to the orders to make sure it's sitting in there. There we go. That's what I like to see, bitch. Okay. I'm so glad that cauliflower cheese was invented.
What does that mean? I've never heard of such a thing.
I'm guessing it's cheese made out of cauliflower, you know, like for people who are like vegan. Okay. I should work on my book. But look at who's here with me. Hi, baby. Hello.
Ah, look at her tongue. Her little ears and her little eyes.
There you are.
She's such a sparkly, fluffy face.
And Cliff is
okay. I'm looking at her and giving her lots of attention. And KACHOO started doing his faking. Can you hear it?
Yes.
I'm like, watch here. Hold on. Hi, Butters.
Did you get a
so cute? You're so cute. I want to see if I'll make him jealous or not. What a perfect little angel baby.
Look at you.
Nope. He's just leaving.
He's like, fuck you.
Oh, buddy.
I have a character in my mute that's 100% work in progress. I have a character in my work in progress that's 100% mute as the result of an injury. Should I describe his gestures or give him dialogue tags if he's using sign language? If he's gesturing, if he's using sign language, I would do the quotes in italics to represent his dialogue.
Well, no, wait. I know about this. Hold on.
Okay.
You do quotes regular. You do now it changed. That's why I know about this. Hold on. You do quotes regular, and then the tag
is he signed?
Is you can, oh my gosh. For instance, if it's like sign related. So if he's using an official sign language. So like for instance, there was this book, I'll look up the name of it, where she said no really pissy in the guy's face, and no is this in sign language. So it's like, no, she said, pinching her fingers, whipping her pinched fingers in my face, like it's like a snap, because it's related to how she's speaking. Mm-hmm. Does that, I don't know if I'm like explaining this.
So you don't say he signed, you say he said, and then describe the motion.
Oh, shit. Let me, Let me double check. Hold on. I think.
Okay, so basically it's normal quotes, and then just look up to whether or not you'd say he said or he signed.
Oh, hold on. I need to remember that. It's like.
I think that was good enough.
Yeah, that was good. I'm sorry. I'm just like.
All hail Queen Butters. All hail Queen Butters. I agree. Mother. Oh, is it? I've seen this as well, but I don't know if that's now, like, if that's the okay thing anymore.
It was by Kelly Andrew. Hold on, I'll find the exact book. Hold on, and then I know I have it. I Am Made of Death. Hold on, and I know I have it on my Kindle. And I will just be fixated on this for a second. Because then I can look up how she did it. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. That is. Okay.
To be fair, they could also Google this.
That's true. Sorry.
It's all good.
I think it's just said. But you can add more of adding the gestures as the dialogue tag also helps.
Is it not? No, it's not emojis.
No. Not emojis.
The best thing about writing your own book is that you can make all your characters gay. Yes, you can do whatever you like. My current process is to give him dialogue lines when he's signing to characters that understand him and describe his gesture. Well, it all depends on the point of view character, because if the point of view character can understand what he's saying, then you would write what he's saying because they can understand it. If the point of view character can't understand it, then you would just describe the gestures. So it depends on what point of view you're writing through.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just said. Final answer. But also definitely look it up. Don't listen to me. But I Am Made of Death is a good one. I know that it's ASL for learning for someone who became deaf later. And then Into the Drowning Deep is the other one that has, again, a deaf character that's using ASL, but that's it.
I agree. That sounds like fun. My style guy says to keep it like regular dialogue. Okay, so
wow, Casey, you just answered that
rules.
really sexy.
We're helpful. Okay, so I feel like we should do a sprint, in part so I can get food, but also so I can work on this chapter. This chapter, of the last 3 chapters I have left, this is the hardest one.
Mm-hmm.
Only because
really,
because I'm technically introducing a bunch of new characters, even though, which sounds like a mistake at the end, but trust me, guys, it's okay.
No, I get it. Because is it hold on, let me message you.
No.
Is that why there's a bunch of new characters?
I wrote that chapter eons ago.
I thought so. I was like, oh, I didn't realize I was close to the end, but maybe.
No, I'm introducing new characters, not just watching the show.
Oh, not describing. Okay.
Yeah, new people are talking and stuff. Oh God, and
very exciting.
I'm not excited. I'm glad someone's excited. And I've been okay. You guys will see it in my upcoming video where I rank writing advice. I've been drinking a lot of tequila to get through the writing process, and that's not healthy, and I shouldn't be doing that to my body, but it just makes it so much easier to just like calm the critical voice and just like do it. Just do it. Just fucking do it. You know? So I'm like, yes, I always write chronologically. except for dialogue. I'll write dialogue out of
Same.
order, but the narrative I write chronologically.
But that's still, you still write it chronologically. It's just like your first coat of paint, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you write dialogue out of order, as in here's chapter 17 billion and then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's very exciting. I'm nervous about it as a reader.
I will say, okay.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. That'll be good.
I will say this,
but I'm stressed out.
like it's not a like, yay,
Yes,
everything's fine,
yes,
but it's an
yes.
that was
and
unexpected. Exactly, Hemingway.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was like, okay.
The cool kids. I'm sharing stuff about my book to her.
Yes.
Let me hear.
Read it. My.
Okay. Let me just share a little bitty bit.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it. Hold on, I'm looking it over, guys. You guys are just gonna have to sit and wait.
That's fine. We are all the cool kids sitting at the same lunch table, talking about our writing. I think he got some foreign substance in his fur, and it feels kind of weird. Because all the people who wrote novels were definitely the cool kids in high school. That's funny. Are you going bald or no? Oh, this is where you were sitting. I see now.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the whole conversation. I'm sorry.
No, please don't apologize for that. Oh
but
no,
it's not the whole chapter. It's just the positive part. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because it is just the conversation, but I think you'll be able to tell who's talking.
Yes.
Because most of it it's negative, but this is the positive.
The little positive part. Okay, yeah. I'm ready. I'm emotionally ready and supported by Kachi.
So you guys can watch the reaction, because I'm not going to be able to start until it's read. Okay.
Let's see. See, yes, I told you.
Guy I work with writes Gundam fan fiction, and I know we aren't supposed to judge people, but he's 40 and adamant about the canon. Mind you, I never.
Wait, I'm missing it. Oh.
It's okay. You can judge it. You can judge a little.
Mind you, I never ask. It's killing me. Okay. They're going to, yes. Oh. I like that answer.
Yay. I'm trying, I'll give her one family member, you know? Sorry, I don't know if you're still reading. I am.
Yes, I've just finished. Sorry, just now. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. No, I'm still reading.
Okay.
That was good. I'm not spoiling anything, but my two favorite responses are I hope so too and absolutely not.
Yeah.
But like that
I thought they were appropriate because it's like
completely that's like I actually think I might like steal that to use
in real life.
In real life. Like, yeah. I think that's a really good one.
Because hold on.
Because it's like, it's like I'm genuine. Like genuinely hope so too, but I don't know if it's possible. Sorry, buddy.
I heard that.
You had a little butt problem, but he's fine now. His feet do not make sense.
So that's the situation. At least he's passionate about something, I guess. I was so cool in high school. Newspaper, anime club, school choir, obviously very cool. I wasn't allowed to do anything in high school, so I was not. Although I was the president of the Student Advocates for the Protection of Animals.
That's cool.
But I was the only non-vegetarian in the club. I was the president.
That's awesome.
Will the rom-com be traditionally published or indie? I haven't decided yet. We shall see. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm. There's
pros and cons to every route. I'm going to discuss it with my agent and see her thoughts because she's very, very cool. You know, she's understands the whole hybrid thing, and she's very honest about like, you know, this is like the kind of.
This will do better this way. This will do better that way. Yeah.
But anywho, okay. So that's the scene I got. Well, that's the easy scene, and then I got to figure out the whole scene beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck my life. But anywho, okay, guys, we're gonna finally do a sprint.
Okay. Look at him. Look at him. Fake. Oh. There's nothing wrong. He's not choking. Look at him. He's fine.
He's so dirty. Okay. You're just like, leave me alone. Let me be. Butters isn't allowed to have a bath for a month because of her ear infection, and we were going to give her a bath last weekend, and then they're like, no, you can't give her a bath for a month because you have to wait for. I mean, her ear infection is gone, but basically the medicine is good for a month, and so I'm like, you lucked out because
you dirty dog.
She looks bedraggled.
No, he has bedhead on his chest. These are just permanently like stained from his eyeballs and his chin. I don't know what happened. It was just clean, but I think he rested his face on something. So
that cat doesn't
this bad taxidermy cat.
I've been in Nam for 50 years. So. You need to get him one of those little veteran hats.
Oh, like a fez hat.
Well,
like the little tube.
No,
that has a little tassel.
No, like there's a particular
like
hat that so many specifically Vietnam vet wear where it almost looks like a trucker hat, but it's covered in the Vietnam vet badges. And it's very common in
I know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to be nice, so I'm saying it.
Yes, hold on. Yes, it certainly is. It certainly is. VFW hat, yes, hell yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Girl, why won't you help me write my book? Because you bullied me for writing in high school. Block. Kachu Protective Services. Look at him.
I love how you're like, look at this dirty ass child that you never bathed.
No, that's not
His
what I was saying.
ugly ass face.
Wait.
Yeah, that's not what you said.
I know he's just
He's just stayed, Jenna. He's lived lives.
I know. I swear. No, I that is absolutely not how I was trying to come.
I know.
Am I doing the autistic thing where I'm saying something offensive and I don't realize?
No,
I love
it wasn't
Kachu.
even offensive.
Okay.
It wasn't even offensive. I'm joking. I am joking with you.
Okay.
He's a hideous little creature, and I love him.
Very
He's so very shaped.
I don't think he's hideous. I think he's adorable, but in a ragamuffin way.
Oh, okay. Well,
what?
I'm glad you think he's
like
not
cute
hideous.
in a what's it called? Like a dust bunny way.
Okay, yeah. I think he's really ugly. But I love him. But he I mean, okay. Gemma thinks you're cute.
Looks like Roz from Monsters.
I see it. I see it.
I'm not going to be able to unsee that now.
Mike Wazowski. Rest encrypted face. Yes.
All right, guys. Okay, no more. We got to do a sprint.
No more Kachu He doesn't care.
Okay. We're gonna start the sprint. All right, guys. We're setting the timer for 20 minutes. We will not put the timer on the screen for you because I haven't figured out how to do that. We will be muted, and you got to work on whatever your work in progress is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, welcome back. How did everyone do? I am working on the last line of this. I'm going through some dialogue and fixing it up, and I'm trying to find a way to sneak in something, and I'm struggling with it. How about you? What'd you do?
I am having to use my brain, and I don't like it. I have to rework a paragraph. So
I see.
Almost done.
I also got myself a bagel and some peanut butter M&Ms, and I made myself a Shirley Temple.
Oh, I love that.
Finishing up a chapter, started fixing up chapter 10. Very nice. How did everyone else do? Let me know in the comments. Okay. I think the dialogue is as good as it's gonna get. It's hard because there's a line I don't want to. There are two lines that I don't want to cross in this scene.
Mm-hmm,
I don't want to cross the line to. I want to show that someone is being mistreated without it being crossed into like full on. I
want to be like microaggression, not like abuse or like.
I'm not sure I would put it that way. I want the audience to be able to tell that this person has been abused without putting abuse on the page because because it's not that kind of book.
Yes.
So I want the mistreatment to be there but not take it too far, and I also don't want to use stuff from my real life because it doesn't fit the character, and also other things, but just there's I'm walking a tightrope basically.
Yes, totally.
That felt very short.
It did.
A little nauseous, and it's pissing me off. I'm sorry. Currently editing my work in progress, and I got through 4 pages. Very nice.
That's awesome.
I'm a little all over the place. I finished edits for my activity book, so I'm trying to find my login info for Bowker. Very nice. Finished going through beta reader notes for chapter 6, and next sprint I am going to work on using them to strengthen the chapter. Nice.
Very cool.
388 words.
Nice.
I want to throw my computer out of my window because figuring out this blog is driving me insane. I'm sorry. I have spooky ambient music playing when I write, and your voice jump scared me so bad.
That's awesome.
Next sprint will definitely be writing, far less frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Finished supper and scrolled Insta. I feel like SpongeBob in that scene where he's writing an essay and he spends hours on elaborate writing the word "the." Yeah, I basically I just had a page of dialogue already, and I just had to tweak it a little bit to make it a little bit more annoying and frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's I don't know. There's not a lot I can say. I'll stop.
Mm-hmm.
I love stories that can do that. I don't mind reading dark content, but I appreciate when graphic details aren't needed for the impact to be there.
Yeah. They're talking about.
Yeah, I know what they're talking about, but I think it's possible that they misunderstood just because it's not that kind of scene. But it more like I don't know how to explain it without.
It's more contemporary, not so much like something that would happen in the Saviors series.
Yeah, but also it's not when I say this person's been abused, I don't mean that they've been beaten the shit out of. There wouldn't be graphic details; it would just be words.
It was the silent type of.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the physical kind.
And I don't really want I don't want an impact. I guess it's supposed to be. It's hard to explain.
It's an illusion. You're alluding to it.
It's more just I get what you mean. No, you didn't do anything wrong. You're totally fine. Basically, let me hold on. Give me a second. this character has had a long relationship with certain people who have always othered her,
Mm-hmm.
and it's, that's, a form of abuse, but obviously there are levels where it's just like there's like picking on you, and then there's a level of being othered where it goes into like CPTSD, and it's like, um, um, so I don't want to have to show the abusive side of the othering for people to understand that like what she has dealt with hasn't been okay. And I'm mostly just showing the picking on them side of it. Does that make sense? The picking on it side, and I'm hoping that readers can put together that this is not the same thing as like
either I'm frozen or
you're frozen.
Is it me or is it you?
You were frozen for me.
No, you were frozen for me. And then it restarted both of us.
So we will never know who was frozen. But anywho, I want readers. Readers are only going to see the. It was Iona. Okay.
Damn.
Readers are only going to see the picking, but I'm hoping that they can read between the lines that it went beyond just picking. So, does it worth reading specific books related to a character I'm building to perfect it, or is I don't know what you're asking. I don't know how other books would be related to your character if you were the one who created them. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the question. I'm trying to write a character that went mad, and I'm trying to make sure it's not cringy or insensitive, but I also want to make it a bit scary. Iona, take it away.
Yay. Okay, so what you would do is figure out in your world if it's contemporary or not. If it's not, then you have a bit more leeway. If it is, then what you would make sure you didn't do was villainize a particular mental health disorder, or make it so that like the person is having symptomology of some sort, but not villainizing the symptomology. Like people can be abusive and pieces of shit and like horrible or unhinged, and they don't need a mental illness to be that way. Some people are just
that way.
And then mental illness can compound it or add an extra stressor to the person's life. But it's different if you're doing like what Casey's saying, like a descent into evil. But that's different than a descent into like having like a psychiatric event.
Yeah, whenever I hear a descent into madness, I always think either I'm like evil now, or going mad. I think psychosis, and that I just feel bad for the person because that's a horrible thing to go through.
Yeah, so, and there's also like in this contemporary world, there's medicine for it, and you go back to what they call baseline, anyway. So it would be like someone would have to have a reason societally to miss, because even if you're out and about, like even if you don't have a home or whatever, you'll still get kind of taken care of in one way or another with medication or whatever, if that's happening, like if you're not like on this planet right now in reality. So hopefully that makes sense. But you can totally write someone becoming a bad person. Right. That happens all the time. Like they're descend into like basically chaotic evil. If you're looking at the D&D chart, like the alignment chart, you can write and that's just a type of character arc.
She's definitely not evil. I want the reader to feel bad for her. It's a fantasy, and the catalyst was her being trapped by herself in a forest full of monsters for years. That sounds like that doesn't sound like that would drive someone mad. It kind of feels like it would give someone insane amounts of PTSD.
Yeah, they'd probably have PTSD,
and which can trigger psychosis.
Yes, it can. What you could do also is look up. Okay, I'm trying to think. The way PTSD shows up for prisoners of war. I think that would be a good one to look up and how the symptoms present and see which one match your character. Because in a way it's kind of like, okay, so you're trapped, you're not with people you know, and you were like kept somewhere. Yeah. And so it sounds like she was like kind of imprisoned in like a volatile place, and that that has like a specific PTSD presentation. Yeah, I think that'll be good.
I mean, reading a story where its main character is near to the character I'm building, so is it worth reading? I mean, I have mixed feelings.
I depend. For me, it depends, because it's like, are you reading it because you're basing your character off of it? Because if that's the case, then don't.
Yeah.
But if you're reading it because you're like, I really like how this person did this character arc, and you're doing it in like a like, it's kind of like with art where it's like, are you tracing,
right,
or are you using perspective? Because it depends.
because you could read, like, every book I read is for the purpose of education, and so I pay attention to like the character arc and all that shit for every book I read, and I don't specifically look for, oh, is this character like mine? And I kind of have this hesitation for, I guess, you saying like, oh, the character's like mine. That gives me pause, because then it sounds like you're looking at your character more like a cliche or an archetype. And so like, is it possible that you could read books like this and get a good idea of how character arcs unfold and just get a better idea of the craft? Absolutely. Is it also possible that you will read these books and go into it thinking, oh, okay, so I need to write my character like this? Yeah. So I don't know which type of brain we're working with here. So I don't know which type of person we are. So I can't tell you if this is a good idea or not, because I don't know what your mindset is going into it. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, only you will know if it's like an appropriate thing to do or not.
Yeah. Okay.
You said okay, like another sprint, but I don't know if you're saying another sprint.
No, I meant like, okay, like next question.
Next question. Okay.
But don't get too torture corny. Yeah, I set the timer. Well, I was supposed to set the timer, but I fucking didn't set the timer. I'm trying to be good. Don't get too torture corny. Yes. It's good if it inspires you to build your character your way, but bad if it leads you to copy the... Yeah.
Yeah. I did like what you're saying, where it's like, you might be thinking, you basically not thinking about your character in an individual kind of way.
And what gives me pause is like reading books with characters like mine, because I feel like if you're looking at your character like a 3-dimensional person, I've never felt like, well, my character's like this character. That's not a way that I really felt.
It feels sitcom-y to me, which is an archetype thing. Where it's like, this one's the sporty one and this one's the dumb one.
Yeah, so that's what gave me pause, is it's like, most people think, oh, my character is totally unique, which isn't true. Like, I'm not trying to support delusions, but that one delusion is one that a lot of writers share. So I don't know. I'm probably not even making sense at this point.
You're just saying, like, you need to see it as an individual, because even though like every idea we come up with has been done before, the way we write it has not been done before.
Well, we know the details and uniqueness in the character, so even though, like, Tobias is not the first gladiator ever written, he's not the first artist ever written, but to me he's unique because I know all the little doodads and nooks and crannies of his personality, and so he feels like a unique character to me. So it would be hard for me to be able to name characters like him, because I'm thinking, from that perspective. So I don't know if I'm making sense anymore. I'm not even helping.
Okay. You are.
Anywho, any other questions? I can hear you, Kachu.
He's just sitting nicely for once over here. Right there.
Oh, wow. Let's see. My book has not been done before. I came up with this brand new way of writing where all of it is made up. It's not even... Isn't that like someone actually said something like that at a stream once? Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't like misremembering, because I feel like that really did happen. Oh, like there was that one person who was like, I created a new way of writing. It's like I put together this word salad or something, like, and like we were just like, what?
It's like, well,
It's like, and then what they ended up describing was just writing. Like, that's how writing is. Yes, they invented their own tense. Yes,
oh, that's exactly what it was.
But the person I'm talking about is a different person. But there was the person who was like, I invented my own tense, and then it just ended up being, I think it ended up being third person deep. But anyway. Oh man, we have such interesting experiences, don't we? Okay. Sorry, I'm super distracted. Trope Talk by Overly Sarcastic Productions does really good breakdowns of character archetypes done in various ways. This way you can get ideas without just copying. Very, very good. Very helpful. My book doesn't have a genre.
Oh, yeah, that was another one where it's like it can't be contained in just one. I'm like, well, then it's not good.
Right.
It's not good. It's always people who are newer to the craft. Or even if they're not newer, they've been like kind of fucking around with it, but they haven't been like building the skill, like a skill based thing. Those are the folks that say shit like that.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. I believe it was the guy who reinvented second person point. Okay, yeah, that was his tense. I think it was.
I still don't. Never mind. Yes, I do. I just had
he said that he basically said that, like, I can't remember. He kept saying it was something related to second tense, but then it ended up being something very similar to third tense.
Wasn't it like oh, it's
oh wait, I'm saying tense, but it's point of view. Sorry.
Second person point of view. Sorry, I knew exactly what you're saying. But he was just talking about the whole thing being a letter written to somebody. And we were like, bro, what are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. My MC is so unique. They're not like other girls. They have hands. Me listening to you describe your genre-less book, and it's just a space opera. What it drives me insane is everyone's like, every person I know who says their book doesn't have a genre, they'll name like 12 genres that their book fits into, and every single time they always name mystery. And every single time when you ask them why, they're like, well, there's a problem that they're solving. And it's like, that's just fiction.
That's just like the premise, like that, or not premise. That's the
the point of fiction.
Yeah, the point. Like, you have to have a problem they're solving, or there's not a story.
Yeah, it's like that doesn't make your book a mystery.
It starts with a C. Conflict. That's part of the conflict. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. But don't tell him that he invented it, okay, guys? He's unique. He's special.
I bet you he read like Frankenstein like one time and was like, "This is it."
She said it right once you said it.
Oh yeah. Mary Shelley is under the chat. She's such a cool person. I wish she was still alive.
Haha, wrote second person for user technique.
There you go.
See, look, you invented it actually. Before him. You did it, Harold. I'm proud of you. Her book was a letter and a letter and a letter and a letter. I don't want to do another.
Do it.
I'm gonna need to whip out the tequila, and I'm already like brain capacity at like 0 right now. You guys are gonna see me like. Love is the most powerful form of magic, and I'm rethinking everything. Well, I mean, you can have both. Maybe it could be like a dark romantasy, you know?
It could. Also, though, something that Jen and I both went through is that we were writing a bunch of dark shit, and then we're like in a different place in our mental health journeys. And then we keep writing cute shit.
Yeah.
And like I'll never get over where I was like, all right, I have this amazing, amazing idea where it's like a drama and it's like really intense and it's like in a hospital and it's like really intense and stuff. And then I sent it to Jenna and she was like, I'm sorry, everything you've written has been cute and cozy. And I was like, but this person died. And you're like, by a milk allergy. Like, She died because of a latte. You can't escape the cozy. And so I was like, what the hell is happening to me? Right. Everything I do is fluffy. So it reminds me of, I don't know if anyone has seen Centaur World. This is a very specific reference, but it's when Horse, the main character of Centaur World, starts turning into like a blobby, cutesy, floppy, funny thing. And she used to be like a hardened warrior. And then she turns into like a roundy, two-dimensional creature. And that's how I feel. Blanket you for the fluff.
The mystery of why isn't the wizard kissing me? Exactly.
Self-insert.
That's as dark as cornflakes. You sure it's dark? Well, I mean, like, there are dark fantasy romances. I've written one, so maybe the darkness is not when they're talking about love. I mean, you know, like, it's like stab, 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 murder, 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 and then it's like, my love, heal me, you know? So
yeah,
only true love's kiss can resurrect this ancient wizard.
Man, we're really going for this wizard kink, I think.
Right? Maybe it's more melodrama. This didn't sound like melodrama.
No.
We invented a new genre, cozy dark.
Cozy dark.
Cozy dark.
It's a dark cozy.
Cozark. This sounds... Is 2 attempted murders enough to call it dark romantasy? Not sure if No, that's not enough. So dark, if you want to fit into a dark fantasy category. Okay, so there's dark romance and there's dark fantasy. Dark fantasy means that... Also, read How to Write Romantasy for more information, because I have a whole chapter devoted to this. Dark fantasy means that the world they're living in is a dark, dreadful, dangerous place with horror elements. So that's like, for example, the Savior's Champion. It's a deadly tournament. I think about 20 people die in the Savior's Champion. 20 people die in the Savior's Champion. The violence is going to be graphic, and there are horror elements. The horror elements could either be monsters, like in Ashes, or it can be gore, like in the Savior's Champion. So that's what makes something dark fantasy, is if death and dread and horrific elements are in the fantasy world. If it's a dark romance, that means death and danger and horrific elements are in the romance. So that's when we're talking about a stalker romance. Or mafia romance, or
I was sold to such and such. I was sold to One Direction.
Yes,
that's a dark romance where it's like fantasizing about like a fucked up thing.
Yeah. So, or being with this is what dark romance apparently originated as, and then it has turned into, he's my rapist, but I love him. But it started off as like, he is a horrible person to everyone else but me, like mafia romance. So it started off like, he's the mafia boss and he murders people and guts them, but he treats me like a princess. So you could do that too. But the idea is that violence and corruption is a part of the romance itself. So if there's 2 attempted murders, if the love interest is attempting to kill the main person, that could count as dark romance. But it usually, I mean, in dark romance, I've seen it where she fucks the gun, you know, like literally shoves the gun up her. So it's like, you're gonna probably need more than that. And if it's just that there are 2 attempted murders outside of the romance, that's just normal fantasy. All people almost die in fantasy all the time. So I hope that helps. Yeah, let's blame Kachu for the fluff. Cozy dark now. I like that term and I'm claiming it. I feel like the setting is dark and the characters are fluffy AF. Frodo and Sam, if they fell in love.
I feel like that sounds like
it could just be fantasy.
Yeah, it could be fantasy. And it also, depending on how high the stakes are, it could be cozy fantasy. Because if the stakes are, what was it? What that one person did an amazing job. It affects the world, that's fantasy. If the stakes are personal, local.
Cozy.
That's cozy.
So one person was accused of mass murder and the other was assigned to take her out. So maybe dark romance. That just kind of sounds like enemies to lovers. to me.
If it's in contemporary, then yeah.
What?
Like if this is contemporary, then yes.
If this
If
is
this if it's contemporary, then yes. If it's
and that's still for me an if, because I've seen just contemporary romances that involve danger, and they're usually just crime romances.
not dark romances.
Dark romance, it's
Because I feel like if this was contemporary, it would count as a dark romance because one is a mass murderer and the
was
other
accused
one's
of
a
it,
hitman.
but isn't,
Oh,
and then the other one's a hitman. I see hitman romance all the time. That's not dark romance. I mean,
really?
yeah, that's very normal for crime romance.
Oh, for crime, right, crime.
Like assassins and things like that.
Oh, yes, or spies or something.
That
Yeah.
said, this could be dark romance. I just would have I would have to see all the stuff involved. The danger that they're in, the levels and stakes. Oh, if it's contemporary. Oh my goodness. Okay, dark.
Sorry, but there's magic. So it's No, so it's
dark contemporary fantasy romance.
Fantasy, and it might even be urban fantasy because sometimes when it's like sometimes the genre includes if it's now time and if you're more in like a city setting.
I totally get that it's a big part of the story. That's not what I mean. Like for example, one where they're playing cat and mouse for a little bit and then they get together pretty fast, and it depends on, he's assigned to kill her. How hard is he fucking her over? Is it basically will determine how dark romance is. How raunchy is it getting? Like dark romance is usually very graphic with the sex. It's very graphic with the violence and stuff like that. Whereas if it's just like a crime romance, it's a little bit more cat and mouse, playful.
Yeah.
And it's hard to ask you that because, and I don't mean this to be mean, everyone thinks their work is darker than it is. Or
yes, take my milk death example.
You either think your work is darker than it is, or you think it's cuddly cute and someone else tells you it's horrific. You're always on one end of the spectrum. So it's hard for me to trust people when they're like, my work is super dark, because it's like, are you the milk death person, or are you me who I write a torture scene, and I'm like, I'm afraid it's going to be boring, and everyone's like, Jenna, it's a torture scene, it's really, really bad, So it's like there's so I never know which end of the spectrum we're dealing with, and I'm not. So basically, I'm saying. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm telling you it's not dark romance. I would lean towards what you're describing sounds more like dark romance than just, crime romance to me. Like personally, it sounds like it's leaning in that direction, but I don't know if enough of details to say that confidently is what I'm saying, because it could just be enemies to lovers, contemporary fantasying. It depends on how dark the romance itself gets. So how much they're really fucking each other up, how much
like, is it a toxic relationship? Because if it's a toxic relationship that's romanticized and they stay together, then it's dark romance.
Which hasn't always been the case. Like I said, there are lots of dark romances where the relationship isn't toxic, but they're just he's the king of the mafia, But that's usually,
or it's like he's a serial killer, but he doesn't kill and eat me.
Yeah, he's a cannibal, but he doesn't eat me. He only eats me out.
Oh my gosh, I just want to say that. Oh, it's so good.
Mild cloud cover romance. What's that? They definitely start off toxic AF, but it dies down as the feelings show. So I would lean toward it being a dark romance, but like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, that's definitely what it is. Definitely ask your beta readers and shit like that. And it'll also, if you're not done with it, sometimes the genre evolves as you're writing.
Yep.
So it might start off one way, and then by the time you're done, you're like, oh, it's this genre, So give yourself time to figure it out, is what I'm saying. But it sounds like most likely dark romance, but I'm saying that like 70%, confidence. I see one with 2 serial killers. One is a cannibal, one isn't. Is that the butcher one? Butcher and baker and candlestick maker, whatever the fuck it was. Butcher and Blackbeard. I know they're cannibals in that one, so. Okay, we have to do a sprint. No, it's okay. It's me. I'm pedantic. And I'm especially autistic today. Especially autistic.
Okay.
Not understanding anything anybody says and feeling like no one can understand me either. Ooh, wow. My Instagram audience has been upticking lately.
That's cool.
What the? Oh, and now.
Why? Do you know why?
No. But now Instagram is doing this thing where it's like linking my books to my posts. So that's kind of cool. But it's not letting me. Cool. I'm clicking on it. It's not. There we go. Look, it takes me to my Penguin Random House page. I know there's nothing there yet, but give it.
That's awesome. I trust that it will get there.
It's loading, guys. My internet. Oh, there we go. Ah, stupid.
That's so cool.
Ah,
that's amazing. I love your cover.
Thank you. Oh, how sweet. Okay, it's Monday. Thank you. See, you get it. To be fair, the guy didn't eat the human ear on purpose. That is not Butcher and Blackbeard. Ah, okay. Exquisite Corpse. There are cannibals, but not. The tism is tisming. So close to finishing my novel. Always excited to do some writing. Yeah, I'm close too, so we could be close together. You're fucking awesome, Jenna Moreci. Oh, thank you. Whee. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a sprint, guys. I don't want to, but I must.
I know, you're like, oh
my gosh, guys. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just give me a second. I need to order something. I just remembered another thing I need to order. I swear I'm not just procrastinating. I just know if I don't order it now, I'm going to forget. There we go. Only $6.42. Okay. Never fear, the bitch is here. Okay, the order went through. You're so close, Jenna. You can do it. Thank you. Can I have a glass of water before we sprint? Yes, okay. Everyone wait while Becky gets a glass of water. It's very important. Now I am procrastinating. I'm hungry. Okay, well, we're not going to wait for that. I got to have some self-control. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and do it. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. I can't remember who Felicity is the wife of. Is Felicity the wife of Angel or Michael? Is her brother named Michael? See, this is where I'm at, okay? Felicity. Okay, Felicity's Michael's wife. I figured. I know things. All right, guys. Hold on. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Okay, guys, I'm setting the timer. 20 minutes. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Exactly. That's exactly where I'm at right now. All right, guys, setting the timer. We're going to be muted. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, how did everyone do? I really struggled. I really struggled. I realized I don't know how to open the chapter because the chapter opens with, it's more like with interiority, I guess you could say. It opens with her like reflecting. And I didn't prepare. There's going to be reflection at the beginning, middle, and end. And I didn't prepare what bits are going to go in which parts, except I know it's going to go at the end, but not beginning and middle. So I was just sitting here for like 10 minutes, like, fuck. So then I said, fuck it. And I just moved to the next scene, which is her arriving at the place she's supposed to be at. And hold on a second. Then the dash toward the backyard. Joy is because of whatever chaos. All right. So I only got like 2/3 of a page, more like 3/4 of a page, because I was so hung up on that. But at least I got somewhere. Okay. Give yourself the extra time to type a thank you. You're so sweet. Finished chapter 6 and started chapter 7. Fantastic. 365 words, amazing. 547, absolutely amazing. I hammered out most of the chapter, almost done. I got 1,500 words. I'm jealous. Oh my gosh. Got so much momentum. Oh, I wish I had that momentum. My brain is not working today. I'm playing with point of view styles. Originally was writing with third person omniscient, but I think first person might work better if I just switch character point of views from chapter to chapter. Well, for what it's worth, you got to do what works best for you. And I actually just posted about this on Instagram, so go look at my posts. But third person omniscient is not in style currently. So if you want to keep up with the trends, then doing first person and switching from chapter to chapter is very in style. But ultimately, you got to do what works best with your books, okay? So if third person omniscient ends up being the one, go for it. But I'm just letting you know that if you do think first person and switching from chapter to chapter works better, then it's extra great, the fact that it's in style right now. 7 pages edited. That is a lot in 20 minutes. I had time after I finished chapter 10, so I made tea. Very nice. Edited 2 chapters. Fantastic. We've been getting a lot of door-to-door people, and so what's I going to say? We got a delivery, and I was really worried to be a door-to-door person. They keep trying to sell me solar panels, even though I have a solar roof. So maybe you're lying on your bed. So it'd be kind of like if someone, you get it, they're selling me a little version of something that I already have the big version of. So now I feel bad for defending my small amount because I want to encourage you on your you're fine. Don't worry about it. 56K words in, amazing. Third person deep is so fun. You get to include all their weird little thoughts. I love third person deep. Edited a few pages of chapter 6. But Jenna, maybe you'd like to get some solar panels on your solar panels. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think of that. What a brilliant idea. I also have her parents calling her Mija and Mijita a lot. And I don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, I'm thinking about, like, every time I've visited, like my ex-boyfriend's families and all, they say it a lot, in the family gatherings. So I hope that's okay. Extra solar panels as a treat. Yeah, I totally get that. How'd you do, Iona?
Good. I had extra moment. Sorry, I took extra long. Go ahead.
No worries. Do you have a full tutorial on how to self-publish? I really wish to publish an anthology. I know I need editors, but what happens after editing? Sorry if that's a bit off topic. I have a course on how to self-publish available on Skillshare. It is quite old, So I don't know if all the steps in the course are like, I don't know if they're all up to date. But I will give you the link to it's literally how to self-publish a book from start to finish. Sorry. And I also have, oh yeah, thank you, Becky. And I also have a whole playlist on YouTube that's all publishing and marketing. So you could check that out as well. But usually after the editor is when you do formatting and cover art and copyright and things like that. Kachu, so happy you're back. Any old info is good info. We'll just make sure that even if you like take the course, be sure to like do additional research as well, because like I said, it's old and things change. So
I was trying to find your playlist for.
I have it.
Not just the Skillshare one, but on your.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Wait, did you link it already?
I'm linking it right now. Yeah. I'm wondering if I'm introducing my villain too late or not including them enough. I introduce them like halfway through and then really only haunt the narrative till the end. It's hard to tell. That's something that you're going to need your audience or your beta readers and critique partners and whatnot to weigh in on. My impulse is to say yes, it's too late, like my natural impulse, but it depends on a lot of things. It depends on the genre. It depends on. It's one thing if you introduce them that late, but are you showing their repercussions early? So like in some things you don't, like look at the Babadook. You don't see the Babadook until like the very end, but very earlier in the movie you see the shit he's doing. Does that make sense? So if your villain is still getting shit done and you're showing that, or you're showing their henchmen and things like that, it could work. But if it's just they're just talking about the bad guy for a long time, or there is no bad guy until the middle of the book, that could be a problem. So it really depends. But like I said, my natural inclination is to say, yeah, it's probably a little too late. But I don't know enough about your story to know for certain.
Although they're saying they haunt the narrative until then, like maybe they're revealed in the end, like you're saying. But yeah, you can't. We don't know yet. It would be a beta reader thing.
I'm definitely going to have to change point of view. I started writing in third, but it's a YA, and I just know it needs to be first. So I figured that, yeah.
Also, depending on the genre, it might need to be present tense, because a lot of YA right now is present tense.
Hell, in Rebecca, the villain is literally dead the entire book, but she still gets shit done. Yeah.
I like that you're named after that. That's so great.
Oh, I for some reason totally missed that.
You're like, parentheses, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Skip right over that.
I introduced my villain as the love interest, and then she haunts the narrative until way later. Any chance you want to... Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I just would, because I've read books where you don't see the villain until the very end, but they're still doing shit through the whole book. So it depends. Yeah, you got to foreshadow the villain plenty with more than just talking about, ooh, they're so bad. Yeah, the first book that comes to my mind that did this really badly was Kim Chance's Keeper, because it was like you literally don't see the villain until the climax. And the whole book, they're just like, he's so evil, but he never does anything. So you can't do that. But if they're talking about him the whole book and he's doing stuff, you can make that work.
I feel like Vrondi's is like, it's not like he's on every page like lurking.
He's introduced in the third chapter, so.
Oh, never mind. You're right. Wait, when do we know he's the villain?
I mean, we know he's an asshole by, I think, chapter 11.
Yes.
But
Yes.
That'd be cool. I don't have too much on paper yet, to be fair.
That's fine. You're plotting, and I think this is the perfect time to ask that.
Oh, she's talking to the person who wants to exchange.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
About to get an ebook copy of Shut Up and Write the Book. So glad I finally got to catch you live. Oh, thank you, Fishy Faye.
You're gonna like Shut Up and Write the Book.
Give me 1 second.
Take your time. I like that people are connecting.
We can swap socials and keep in touch till you're ready. Aww. I have read your username this whole time as Danielle, and I just realized it now says Danny Ray.
Danny Ray.
So good for me. Oh, I was gonna say let's do another sprint. It's already 6:42. I guess we could just sneak one in here. Like
you could totally sneak one in.
All right, guys, we're gonna do one more sprint. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget, you can always check it out at the library.
Yes.
So.
And when you suggest at the library, it's good. It's good. It helps authors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps for the villain, they have history. Like if they're a dragon, perhaps they scorched many lands before an MC discovers one, seeing how powerful the villain is without seeing them. I mean, that you're gonna need more than something they did in the past. They got to do something in the story as well. But yes, that is something that could be included. Ha 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 ha! I win, kind of. All right, so we're gonna sneak one more sprint in here, right, Butters? Did you like your dinner? She's all chill now because she had dinner, so she's like, I'm good. God, sorry. All right, guys, we're gonna do a sprint. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, how did everyone do? I did not do good. Oh wait, I wrote like another 2/3 of a page because I'm in the part where I'm introducing family members and I'm thinking about what kind of food they're going to be serving, and I try to pick out an appropriate alcoholic beverage, and it's just like I have to pick all these little tiny details. I'm like, I don't even want to bother naming these people, but I must. I feel like I need to name Angel's wife. I have Michael's wife, but I don't have Angel's wife. But it's like she doesn't say anything, so I'm like, I don't know what to do.
She's just a pretty face. She doesn't need a name.
She doesn't need a name. Fuck her. But anywho, how'd you do?
I'm fine. I caught up on emails/texts that I forgot my phone existed for quite some time. So I checked them.
I managed to critique a chapter even with a cat sitting on my head. You are very talented. What can I always say? I started and nearly finished a chapter. Amazing. I forgot to put dinner in the oven an hour ago. Shh. No one has to know. We won't tell on you. We won't tell on you. It's our secret.
Except for their tum-tum.
Your tummy does not need to know. I wrote 100 words, then took a break. You already heard about starting chapters is hard. You already heard that I just sat for 10 minutes staring at the screen, not knowing how to start this chapter, so
it's okay.
I skipped it. I put out my clothes for tomorrow and got ready for bed. You are so responsible. I should start putting out clothes.
She's always put together. Every single thing she does is always put together. Even when she's not doing well, she's put together.
This I cannot tell you how many times we're getting ready for an event and I'm just standing in my closet going, I don't have anything to wear. Cliff, what should I wear? I need to be more like AJ. It's AJW. Okay.
Illustrator.
I always go AJ Will.
I know. I keep saying
Illustrator.
Illustrator. Author. AJ Will Lust.
Will Lust. AJ Will Lust. And then Raider author. But yes, you are way more put together than me. That chapter was rough. I only edited 4 pages. This is still better than me.
I got to where I was editing a paragraph. I need to reword every single sentence, and I'm like, I can't do this right now.
When it gets to that, it's just like I just need to rewrite this fucking paragraph.
No, for sure. Like I'm just like I can't. Like it all needs redone, but I don't have the brain power right this second to be able to do it. And so I was like, no. And it'll be one of those things where I'll sleep on it, wake up the next day, and it was fine. Like there was one where I was like, the way I worded it, I forget what it was, but basically like she turned on her heels and clacked away or something like that. But I was like, how am I supposed to fix that? I don't even understand. And you're like, oh, she can't, like, heels can't clack. And I was like, what kind of word problem is this? And all I had to do was put she. That's it. But I was like having like a mind melt. And then I took a second and I was like, oh, I know how to fix this. And the same thing where it's like the TV boasted of having whatever channels, but it couldn't even turn on. You're like, the TV can't boast, and I was like, what? But then I said I had a sticker that said, and I was like, I can do this, okay?
Or the TV was supposed to have this many channels.
Yeah, it was saying like
500 words, amazing. Almost at 140,000. Holy crap. 464, amazing. I had this on in the background, clicked off this tab, and it was so quiet I zoned out. Amazing. What are everyone's favorite blog hosting platforms? I just use my website. I think putting it on your website is good because it drives traffic to your website.
Yes. Although everyone seems to love Substack. I'm sorry, I don't understand what's going on with Substack. I have no idea what's happening. I appreciate people who do. I think it's really cool. It sounds awesome. A lot of academics use it, but my goodness, do I not know what's happening?
This reminds me of when we read of Mice and Men in high school. We gave Curly's wife a name because we felt bad for her. Oh, my BF will know when he gets home and dinner isn't done.
Yep. It's fine.
You just say this recipe takes longer to
5
cook.
days to complete.
Yeah. Today is my 19th birthday. I'm so happy I got to spend my evening here. I've been a lurker since Jenna started these streams, and you two have helped me a lot. Oh, happy
That's so nice. Also,
You're
wait,
a
Leo.
Yes.
Also a Leo.
Powerful. Very exciting. 4:39. Amazing. Wrapped up a scene. We love to see it. Wish that was me. The start of the chapter is exactly what I struggled with just now because that's a bit of a time skip. Mine is a week-long time skip too. So yeah. I need to add back the underscore. I put on my clothes because otherwise I'll spend 30 minutes staring out at my clothes and be like, yeah.
Listen, it's fine if it's overcompensation, okay? Or overcorrecting yourself. It's okay.
Yes.
You're still put together either way.
Yes. That's exactly what I do. And then I just end up wearing the same outfit I always wear. And I'll be like, okay, I'm just going to wear this one then because I can't decide. So yes, you're being smart. But anywho, that's it for today. I'm going to close this and keep writing. Maybe get that shot of tequila because fuck, man, I'm struggling. It's bad because he reminded me exactly what time to put it in the oven before he left. I feel like a failure and he's way too...
We are spiraling.
Yeah.
I've been there, but we are spiraling, girl.
It's just dinner. It's just food. If this was like pick a child up from school,
then we spiral this hard.
Then the kid has been sitting by themselves, just exposed to danger. Then yes, we can spiral. But it's just food. It's okay. And I understand because Iona has seen me do this to myself all the time, and Cliff has seen me do this to myself all the time. But for me, it's because of OCD. It's okay. I know that it's frustrating when we make mistakes, but it's just dinner, and I'm sure you have amazing, wonderful qualities, and that's why he's with you. And he is not going to care about a late dinner. Okay, if he reminded you not to cheat on him and you forgot that,
actually I feel like if someone has to be reminded not to cheat, I think we're in a problem area.
It's a good thing we don't have kids because I would do that too. See,
I don't know. I've forgotten so many things, but I have yet to forget my child. Now, my secret is that I do set alarms so that I don't, because I love her dearly, but I know me, and I can get, locked in, and luckily she's at a different age, so she can
and I will say I'm very forgetful. That's why I have multiple lists everywhere. I've got this list, I got lists on my phone. I'm very forgetful. I have never once forgotten Butters. So
your brain changes when you're in care of something.
Yeah, dinner it's okay, and just you know what you should do? Put out some appetizers. Like full of chips and stuff, and be like, I thought we could just have some appies first.
Also, you can still do it now.
Yeah.
It can just be late. It's okay.
Yeah, I agree. This isn't related to my writing, but my witchcraft practice, should I still put on the same website? Was sure. It depends.
You know what? Yeah, is it part of your branding?
Is it part of your brand? Are you using the same author name and witchcraft name? And do you write witchy books? Because if that's the case, I think that could be cool to have it all together. But if you're writing, I don't know, contemporary romance or space opera under the name J.L. Powers, but your witchcraft name is Esmeralda the Great and it's witchy stuff, then no, I would say no. But it all depends on your target audience and branding. So
if this helps, I have Ashes out there, which is a dark fantasy. I'm working on a paranormal cozy mystery, so it has like the ghostly element to it. I loved talking to ghosts, and also I have my crystal ball reading services all on the same website. So, and because they go together.
Because they go together like lamb and tuna fish.
Oh,
It's a line from a movie.
I love it.
Tequila calls to me like the Green Goblin does. I'm trying to be braver and participate in chat more. Well, we love to have you. We love to have you. And no need to be brave. We are only mean when people ask if they can be my sugar baby and stuff like that. Or when they're misogynist.
Everyone's been really traumatized by that.
Yeah. I have severe untreated ADHD and I leave stuff out and misplaced all the time. And a few times things have fallen on with my partner, so you aren't alone. Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like an ADHD thing.
It sounds like some sort of neurodivergent, because we're either ADHDifying or ADHDifying ourselves because we like forgot something important, or it's not that big of a deal and you're spiraling because you're like, this is a sign of XYZ. And it's like, well, that's a little OCD-esque. Or it's like you're autistic because you've always been good at following this regimen, but this one time you're a little off and you're like, what's become of you? Like, it could be so many things, but we are spiraling and we don't need to.
Yes. It's in the oven now. I was just noticing how bad I am at being a human. The people who are totally normal beat their wives and drink beer for dinner. Like, you are not bad at being a human, okay?
No, you're just fine. You're fine. Actually, forgetting dinner is very
that's a pretty human, normal mistake. I mean, it's not there are so many worse things you could have done. He's still domesticating me. It's a work in progress. He is obviously with you for reasons beyond domestication.
Yeah, because you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I'm being horrible. No, also
you are worth it. You know, you are worth it to him, and if this is something that was like a top priority to him, he wouldn't be with you, you know?
Yeah. Also, he wouldn't have left it up to you because you obviously forgot. But no, I'm just joking with you. But another thing, I'm going to be annoying, and I'm not trying to like do not answer the question. Just like listen and absorb, and then you can answer the question like in your head or out loud to somebody, but don't do it in the chat. But if you've been in a relationship where you're used to being abused, I'm not assuming you have. It's just a very common experience, and you forgetting to put dinner in the oven, which is a normal fucking thing, like that's an everyday, it's fine, turned into danger, you're going to be really confused and upset, and your central nervous system is going to flip out when you're with a partner that actually like loves and respects you and is like, yeah, no big deal. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, he's so patient, he's so nice to me, and so what? No, I mean, he sounds great, but like, no. This is just a regular person relationship. This isn't even romantic to be chill with someone forgetting something.
Right. They added a little bit of context, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No. So that makes sense.
I was someone who I lived in a situation where every mistake I made was the end of the world. To the point where one time I have dyspraxia, which means that I am like medical level clumsy. And so I drop stuff a lot and I run into stuff a lot and I scratch and break stuff a lot on accident. And just for a level of the level of like, oh, every mistake was treated like a disaster. One time I was unloading the dishwasher and I dropped a glass and I ran through the broken shards to hide because that's how scared I was about getting in trouble. So then, you know, now I'm in my home with this wonderful man, and when I break things, I always feel like, oh, I fucked up. And Cliff is always like, it's just a glass, Jenna. Like, who cares? We'll order more on Amazon. It's not a big deal,
it's gonna be okay. Yeah, so, but your central nervous system's like, ah.
Yeah. So and it sounds like your situation isn't the same, but I still think there are kind of ties where it's like, I don't know how to do this thing and I feel stupid
You're
about
like using it as proof. You're using it as proof of something when it's like definitely not.
Yeah. As someone with DID, we never underestimate the things we can forget.
Yeah. Lots of good lists and lots of good timers for that shit.
I just feel awkward sometimes because I know everyone, but no one knows me. Well, we would love to know you.
You're being very brave, and this is like a great, like, I think this is a great way to start your last teen year, you know?
So dyspraxia is, so there's dyslexia, and then there's dyscalculia, and there's another one. So dyslexia means you get your words jumbled. Dyscalculia is you get your numbers. Is dysgraphia the
writing one?
I thought, okay. There we go. Thank you.
Yes.
And then dyscalculia is you get numbers jumbled. Dyspraxia means you get your body jumbled.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, keep going. So remind me about dyscalculia.
And it's very common among autistic people to also be dyspraxic, which basically means that we just have shitty hand-eye coordination. We have really bad, depth perception. And so we run into shit, we drop shit, we are bad at sports, that sort of thing. So I think you mentioned that you have ADHD, so it's possible that you could have
dyspraxia. Shows up in ADHD a lot too.
Yes, it's just a neurodivergent thing. But anyway, what were you going to say?
Okay, so my friend came over to do crocheting. We're doing stitch and bitch basically for a little bit. The one weekend. And she was just there for a little bit. But I was telling her how I can't read crochet patterns. I make shit up, and she's like, "No, but you've been able to create everything. Like I don't understand what's happening. Like I don't know why you can't." I'm like, "I can't do it. I can't." And I was like, she's like, "Okay, let's." And so I was like, "I've been wanting to make this pattern." It was the C flap with, I put stars on it. Oh my God.
The stingray?
Yes. And I put stars on it. And I was like, this is amazing. It's a pattern I've wanted for like literally months. And I didn't get it because I couldn't read it. But I'm like, I'm going to get it. You're going to sit next to me while I do it. You do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. And so I was doing it. And she was seeing it firsthand. She's another therapist. So she was seeing it firsthand. And she's like, I think you have dyscalculia. And I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. I can do calculus. And she's like, that is not what dyscalculia is. And she was just like walking me through it. And I was like, well, I do that. And like not knowing your left and right I thought that was only related to dyslexia.
Well, not knowing your left and right is just like autism in general.
I didn't know that.
Because I struggle with left and right.
Oh my gosh. And like not being able to tell time and stuff is like on the analog. It's not because I wasn't taught. Like I know when my brain keeps flipping. But when I was like counting, I was just counting like the stitches and the fact that I kept flipping the numbers around. And I was like, first of all, that's really weird how brains work, because I'm like, numbers and letters are just symbols. Like I don't know why you would have just one and not the other. That doesn't make any sense. But apparently people with dyscalculia are good at manipulating things in their heads, though. So I was like, well, I can do that. So I just thought that was interesting.
I want to tell you, so I'll just wait until after.
Okay.
Because that's very interesting. Remind me to tell you the thing.
Okay. And will dyscalculia remind you of it?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I can't read sheet music, but so I played piano for 6 years, and my teacher never taught me how to read it. So I just always thought that's why I couldn't.
My secret shame is that I can't read music, but I can hear everything and play it. Just like
I just played it by sound, but I never learned how to do it.
They call that the Suzuki method. So,
but anywho, guys, we should wrap this up. IONA, where can everyone find you?
You can find me at Creepycore and Folklore on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram is where I'm the most active, YouTube, and you can buy my book Ashes on Amazon in ebook, paperback, and audiobook formats.
Awesome. And go buy my books. The Romanticy books are available on Kindle Unlimited, and my writing craft books are available at all major retailers. Let's see, will I be back on? I should be back on Monday for another live stream, and I have a new video coming out on Wednesday, and it's kind of like a new type of video, so let me know if you like it. It was requested.
Is it this? I don't think I spelled that right.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. No, not that. Sorry. Sorry, that was another kind of like.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So anywho, guys, I will talk to you later, and I will get back to writing this chapter.
Bye.
Bye.